Welcome everybody. I'm Sean Kennedy, Director of Instruction at the Cliffs Clubs. I'm up on Glassy Mountain with Carrie McClenaghan, and we got a little purposeful practice for you today. It's not necessarily technique driven, it's more about, I'm gonna call it mental techniques and mental strategies. And Carrie is a great coach, not only on a technique basis, but also keeping that player, having their mindset be focused on the, well, I don't want to say if I'm going to say task at hand, but just keeping what they can control, which is very little, in the right spot. So we got a 205-yard golf shot over some water with a big deep bunker to at least a pretty generous green. And Carrie, I'm going to ask you, how do I not freak out about this? Because there's a lot of bad things that can happen to my golf ball. And I understand that, and none of us are perfect. But I don't want to bog myself down, right, with thinking, well, I could top it, I could fat it, I could hit it in the water, I could hit it in the bunker, I could hit it out of bounds.
Okay, yeah, so this is a pretty intimidating shot. A lot of us would look at it, immediately be scared and start questioning our shot, thinking about everything that the ball could do as opposed to what you want it to do. So what I would challenge you to do, Sean, is when you step up to the golf ball, imagine that golf ball doing what you want it to do. What you plan for it to do, instead of thinking about the bunker in the front or the water down below. Instead, thinking about that shot that you plan on hitting, and don't be intimidated by it. All right, Sean, so what are you thinking about here?
Okay, so again, I'm going to give myself a broad target. So anywhere on that green is all I'm after. On the green, the big green, the big green. And I can already tell I'm kind of not as tense in my neck and shoulders as I normally would be. Because all I'm thinking about is that big green.
Looks good.
All right, Carrie, so I'm just going to recap real quick. It's not about all the possibilities of where my ball could go. It's just kind of, I need to do my best to keep my mind focused on what I would like my ball to do, not everything that it possibly could do. And the thing that I could tell too, just with that mindset, I was like, yeah, that's I didn't get so anxious, or for me, sometimes I kind of get tight and stiff over that shot. So that's a great little tip that I'm going to use for all my golf shots in the future. So speaking of coaching, right, this is a one-on-one environment. Is there something that we could do where I can bring some friends and we can make it more social?
Yeah, so Sean, kind of feeding off of your package last year that you did, or this year actually, called the Basics. Some of you may have come to a couple of those.
Those are fun.
Yeah, absolutely, they are. So you'll reintroduce that in the spring, and I've actually I have some programs coming up that are more social based. They're not necessarily one-on-one. They have a little bit of one-on-one aspect to it, but basically the main focus of those groups is kind of the social interaction, paying attention to the process on the golf course and on the practice facility, as opposed to the results. So we'll focus on kind of how to practice and what our mind should be like on the golf course and on the practice facility, while we're kind of trying to get better at golf and trying to learn the game of golf, but more importantly, have fun and enjoy our friends, enjoy the social context of it, and really just have fun.
I love this. Look into this space in the future. So Carrie's introducing some really exciting programming, and it is social, it is fun, it is unintimidating. I don't even know if that's a word, but I'm going to use it today. And like I said, we'll follow up in this space. Keep your eyes open. Thanks for watching Purposeful Practice.